So today we're doing power yoga. We'll begin today in our child's pose, Balasana. So knees come out to the sides of your mat. Big toes come together to touch behind you. Let the tailbone rest down towards your heels. Reach your arms long out in front of you. Relax the forehead down on your mat. Feeling a little bit here in your hip creases. Pressing yourself back. Soften the muscles in your face. Maybe massaging out that third eye, rocking the head side to side. Start to focus on your breathing here. Start the Ujjayi breath, breathing in and out through your nose. And let's take 3 breaths here together. Wherever you are, exhale all the air out of your body. And let's begin. Breathe in for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and hold. Breath out 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sipping the air in, belly expands, pausing at the top. Exhale, release all the air out of your body. Last time through, inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and hold. Sipping a little bit more air here at the top. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly open up your eyes. On your next inhale, lift the forehead up off the mat. As you exhale, walk your hands over towards the right side. Bring your left hand on top of your right, and then release your forehead down to the mat. From here, start to press the weight towards your left hip. Breathe in, breathe out. Fill up, empty it out. Last breath in, last breath out. Inhale to lift your forehead up off the mat. And then as you exhale, walk your hands all the way over to the left side. Right hand comes on top of the left, forehead releases down. Press the weight towards your right hip. Lengthen your right side. Breath in, breath out. Inhale. Exhale it out. Last breath in. And last breath out. Fill up, forehead lifts up off the mat. And then as you empty out, walk your hands back to center. Release your forehead. Spread your fingers wide. Walk your fingers out in front of you. Lift your arms up off the mat. Press your fingertips down into the mat, root down, hold here, keep the arms nice and active. Breathe in, breathe out. Fill up, empty it out. Draw it in, and release it out. On your next inhale, come up to tabletop. Wrists under shoulders, knees come underneath your hips. On your next inhale, drop your belly down towards the mat, open up your heart. And then as you empty out, navel to spine round through your back. Inhale for cow, throat opens up. And then as you empty out, tuck chin to chest, curling through your spine. Last time through, breathe in for cow. Broaden the collarbones. And then as you breathe out, round, come into cat, send your shoulder blades high. Inhale, come back to a neutral spine. Exhale it out. So you have the option to keep your knees down on the mat here. If you want a little bit more, take your feet out behind you, come to high plank. So rooting down into that right hand and into your left toes. Pull your belly in. And then on your next inhale, float that right leg up off the mat. Pressing out through the heel. Breathe in. Keep that left leg nice and active. Breath out. Draw it in. Release it out. Last breath in. And then as you breathe out, bring your right foot down to the mat. Send your knees down to the mat if they're not already there. One cat-cow. Inhale, open up. Exhale, round chin to chest. Inhale, back to neutral spine. Stay here, or if you'd like, exhale, lift the knees up. So on your next inhale, we're going to draw that right leg back up. Breath out. Now let's work our way to spinal balance. So if you can, maybe left fingertips come out in front of you. You can come up onto your fingertips, or if you can, see if you can float that left arm. Inhale. Exhale it out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Last inhale in. And then as you exhale, left hand down to the mat, followed by your right foot. Knees drop down. Inhale, open up. Exhale, round chin to chest. Breathe in, come back to your neutral spine. Knees stay down, or as you breathe out, feet step out behind you. So let's work our way back to that spinal balance. Inhale, that right leg draws up. Exhale it out. On your next inhale, float the left fingertips out in front of you. Now again, same option to stay as you are. Or on your next inhale, can you draw your knee towards your right elbow? Hold here. Breath in. Breath out. Fill up. Empty it out. Last breath in. Last breath out. Bring that left hand down to the mat. Right foot comes down. Knees drop down. Breathe in. Open up for cow. And then breathe out, round, come into cat. Inhale, back to a neutral spine. Exhale it out. Guess what, guys? Coming on to that left side. So remember, at any point, knees can drop down. Breathe in if you'd like. Feet step out behind you. High plank. So let's float that left leg up this time. Fill up. Empty. Draw it in. Release it out. Keep hugging that belly up and in. Last breath in. And then as you breathe out, left foot down to the mat. Knees drop down if they're not already there. Inhale, open up, draw the shoulders back. And then empty out, round, shoulders to ears. Inhale, back to a neutral spine. Exhale it out. If you'd like, feet go long. Breathe in, left leg floats. Let's come into that spinal balance. Right fingertips can come out in front of you, make your tent. Or if you'd like, reach your fingertips out in front of you. Breath in. Breath out. Draw it in. Release it out. Last breath in. And then as you breathe out, right hand and left foot come down. Knees drop down onto the mat. Inhale, open up, tailbone high. Breath out, round, tailbone tucks under. Inhale, back to a neutral spine. Exhale for more, feet step out behind you, high plank. Breathe in, lift that left leg up. Breath out. Find your balance here. Inhale, maybe right fingertips reach out in front of you. Again, you can stay here, or as you exhale, see if you can draw your left knee towards your left elbow. Breath in. Breath out. Fill up. Empty it out. Last breath in. And then as you breathe out, right hand down to the mat. Left foot comes down. Knees drop down. Last cat-cow. Inhale, open up. Exhale, round chin to chest. Breathe in, come back, neutral spine. Breath out, toes curl under, press your bum back. And then send your hips up high. Sink your heels down. Move into downward facing dog. Now, downward facing dog is actually a resting pose. And today, for me, it feels like it. Breathe in. Breathe out. Fill up. Empty it out. Last breath in. And last breath out. From here, drawing your feet together to touch. And then on your next inhale, take that right leg high. Ekapada Adho Mukha Svanasana, 3-leg down dog. Breathe in. Breathe out. Press yourself back. Keep your arms strong. Draw it in. Release it out. Press out through that right heel. Keep that right leg active. Last inhale in. Exhale it out. As you fill up, keep the right leg lifted. Draw forward. 1-leg plank. And then from here, as you empty out, step that right foot in between your palms. Left toe spin 90 degrees. Inhale, cartwheel up, open up. Empty out, sink in. Warrior 2. Draw shoulder blades together, fingers spread wide. Settle into that right knee. And if you take a peek down, you should be able to see your right big toe. Inhale. Exhale it out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Last inhale into lengthen. Listen into my cues here. As you exhale, cartwheel your hands around your right toes. So on your next inhale, float that right leg up behind you, 1-leg plank. And then as you empty out, take your chaturanga. Bend the elbows, come halfway down. As you fill up, press back up to your high plank. And then as you empty out, right foot steps in between the palms. Back foot spins. Inhale, cartwheel up, open up, warrior 2. Empty it out. From here, flip your palms, come up full reverse. Right arm reaches up to the sky. Left hand releases onto the back of your thigh. Or if you'd like, take it onto your low back. Breathe in, keep settling into that right knee. Breath out. Fill up. Empty it out. Last breath in, reach up a little bit higher. And then as you breathe out, hands cartwheel around your toes. As you fill up, right leg floats out behind you. And yeah, take it to your chaturanga. Breathe in, press it back up. Breath out, right foot steps through. Inhale, cartwheel up, open up, warrior 2. Exhale it out. Fill up, flip the palms, come up full reverse. And then as you empty out, move to your side angle. So right arm can come to right thigh. You want a little bit more, let it hover on the inside of that right leg. For light, take it all the way down to the mat or onto a block. Left arm reaches up to the sky. Try to tuck that right hip underneath you, lengthen the spine. Inhale. Exhale it out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Last inhale in, may really open up here. As you exhale, hands cartwheel around your right toes. Inhale, float that right leg back. Exhale, chaturanga. Breathe in, press back up. Breath out, step that right foot through. Inhale, cartwheel up, warrior 2. Exhale it out. Inhale, flip the palms, come up full reverse. And then as you exhale, work your way to side angle. Deep breath in, deep breath out. So right hand down onto the mat or onto a block. Ground into that right hand. And then on your next inhale, can you float that right leg off the mat? Keep knee to elbow. Draw your heel towards your bum. Inhale. Exhale it out. Breath in. Breath out. Last inhale in, reach that left arm high.
As you exhale, bring your left hand down to the mat. Fill up, float that right leg up behind you. Empty out, chaturanga. Breathe in, press back up. Breath out, right foot steps through. Inhale, cartwheel up, warrior two. Exhale it out. Fill up, flip the palms, come up for reverse. Empty out, work your way to side angle. Take a breath in. Breath out. Draw your belly in, root down into your right hand. Fill up, float that right leg up. Empty out, right foot steps through. Breathe in, rise back up, warrior two. Breath out. From here, as you fill up, straighten that right leg. And then as you empty out, bend into your left knee. Come to a left side lunge. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Draw it in. Release it out. Last breath in. Last breath out. From here, hands come down onto the mat. Or if you'd like, hands to heart center. So if you take hands down, use that momentum. If not, all leg power here. As you fill up, straighten that left leg, bend back into your right knee. Empty out, warrior two. Breath in, reach it long. Breath out, hands cartwheel around the right toes. Inhale, float that right leg back. Empty out, chaturanga. Breathe in, press back up. Breath out, step that right foot through. Cartwheel it up, open up, warrior two. Empty it out. Breathe in, flip the palms, come up for reverse. Breath out, side angle, right arm down, left arm high. Take it, inhale in. Exhale, right hand comes down, rooting down into the right hand, belly in. Breathe in, float the right leg up. Breath out, step that right foot through. Inhale, rise, come back up, warrior two. Exhale it out. Breathe in, right leg straightens. Breath out, sink into your left leg. Left side lunge. Inhale. Exhale it out. So from here, spin on the ball onto that right foot. Lift that right heel up. Lift your chest, rise up. Come up, crescent lunge. Micro bend in your right knee. And knit your rib cage inward. Breathe in. Breathe out. Draw it in. Release it out. Last breath in. Last breath out. Inhale your palms to touch overhead. Exhale, draw your hands through a heart center. Frame your left toes this time. Left foot grounds down as you fill up, step the right foot up. As you empty out, fold forward. Draw it in, halfway lift. Release it out, fold, head is heavy. Inhale, lengthen, sweep up high. As you empty out, swan dive down, open, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, move to your high plank. Deep breath in. And then as you breathe out, chaturanga. Fill up dog cobra, open up the heart. Empty out, send your hips high. Downward facing dog. Hold here, 3 breaths. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Draw it in. Release it out. Last breath in. Last breath out. Draw your feet together to touch. And then on your next inhale, take that left leg high. Option to open and stack hips here. Breathe in. Breathe out. Keep your shoulders level with one another. Inhale. Exhale it out. Last breath in. Last breath out. Left leg stays lifted. As you fill up, shift forward. Float that left leg up off the mat. And then as you empty out, step that left foot through. Right toe spin. Inhale, cartwheel up. Empty out, settle in. Virabhadrasana 2. Back foot is parallel to the back of your mat. Press out strong through the pinky toe side edge. Breathe in. Breathe out. Draw your chest and hips open. Fill up. Empty it out. Last breath in. Reach out through your fingertips. And then from here, as you empty out, cartwheel your hands around your left toes. On your next inhale, float that left leg out behind you. And then as you empty out, take your chaturanga. Breathe in, press back up. And then as you breathe out, left foot steps forward. Inhale, open up, warrior 2. Exhale it out. Fill up, flip the palms. Come up for reverse. Left fingertips reach up high. Right hand can release onto your right thigh, or if you'd like, take it to your low back. Inhale. Exhale it out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Last inhale in, reach up. And then as you exhale, hands cartwheel around your left toes. Breathe in, float that left leg up behind you. Breath out, chaturanga. Inhale, press back up. Exhale, step that left foot through. Inhale, Virabhadrasana 2. Exhale it out. Fill up, flip the palms. Come up for reverse. And then as you empty out, move to your side angle. Left forearm to left thigh. Let it hover or take it down onto the mat or onto a block. Reach your right arm up to the sky. Now, if you have your left arm down further than your thigh, use that leverage of pressing your arm into your thigh to help open you up. Keep the spine long. Inhale. Exhale it out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Last inhale in, reach up high. And then as you exhale, hands come and frame the left toes. Breathe in, float that left leg back. Breath out, chaturanga. Inhale, press it back up. Exhale, left foot steps through. Breathe in, warrior 2. Breath out. Fill up, flip the palms, come up for reverse. And then as you empty out, find your side angle. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Left hand roots down into the mat or onto a block. Pull your belly in. Remember, you can stay here. Or if you can, see if you can draw that left heel towards your bum. Breath in. Breath out. Fill up. Empty it out. Last breath in. Last breath out. Step that left foot down. Hands cartwheel around your left foot. Breathe in, float that left leg out behind you. Breath out, chaturanga. Inhale, press it back up. Exhale, left foot steps through. Breathe in, warrior 2. Breath out. Woo, guys. Take an inhale in, flip the palms, reach up high. And then as you exhale, side angle. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Root down into that left hand. Fill up, see if you can lift that left heel up. And then empty out, step that left foot back through. Inhale, rise back up, warrior 2. Exhale it out. So as you fill up, start to straighten into that left leg. And then as you empty out, bend into that right knee. Sink down for a right side lunge. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Fill up. Empty it out. Last breath in. And last breath out. Again, same thing here. You can use your hands or hands to heart center and just use your legs. As you fill up, straighten into your right leg. Bend into your left knee. Hands cartwheel around your left toes. Fill up, float that left leg back. Empty out, chaturanga. Breathe in, press back up. Breath out, left foot steps through. Inhale, cartwheel up. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, flip the palms, come up for reverse. Exhale to your side angle. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Root down into your left hand. See if you can float that left foot up. Take a breath in. And then as you breathe, that left foot steps forward. Inhale, rise, come back up. Exhale, warrior two. Breathe in, left leg straightens. Breath out, bend into the right knee. Fill up. Empty it out. Spin the toes to the front of your mat. Lift the left heel up. Breathe in, rise up, crescent lunge. Breath out, square the hips off. Shoulders over hips. Inhale. Exhale it out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Last inhale in. Exhale it out. Breath in, palms come to touch. Breath out, hands through heart center. Frame your right toes, root that right foot down. Inhale the left foot up to meet the right. Exhale, fold. Breath in, halfway lift. Exhale, head is heavy. Root to rise, inhale, lengthen, sweep up. Urdhva Hastasana. And then as you empty out, spill forward, lead with the heart. Swan dive down. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. From here, as you exhale, hands plant down. Heel toe the feet out to the sides of your mat. Heels come in, toes come out. Bend your knees, sink your bum. Now instead of just bringing our hands to heart center, I'll face you guys so you can see me. This time we're going to take the tops of our hands together and then take your elbows to your knees. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Fill up. Empty it out. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Keep lifting up through the heart. Pull up through your pelvic floor. Draw it in. Release it out. Last breath in. Last breath out. Slowly releasing your hands down to the mat. And then as you fill up, send your hips up to the sky. And let's all come into gorilla here together. You can keep your feet out as wide as your mat or take them hip width distance apart. It's completely up to you. So come into gorilla, tops of the hands come down onto the mat. And then slide your hands underneath your feet. So get your whole hand underneath your foot so that your toes are kissing your wrists. Bend into your knees if you need to get them underneath you. On your next inhale, come to a halfway lift. And then as you exhale, fold forward, elbows out east to west. Draw your belly down. Let your head go heavy. Let it lengthen your neck. And in this pose, I like to wiggle my toes. Gives your hands a little bit of a massage here. And let's take one more breath here together. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Slowly releasing one hand down onto the mat at a time. Take a step back with your feet. From here, lift your heels up off the mat. Take your knees out east to west. Bend and sink. And then come all the way down to your child's pose. Reaching your arms long out in front of you. Forehead rests down on your mat. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. From here, bring your palms together to touch. Keeping your forehead down onto the mat, draw your thumbs to the nape of your neck. Stretching out your triceps here. You want to press down into your armpits towards the mat, and then really draw your thumbs back.
Let's take one more breath here together. Deep breath in. And deep breath out. Slowly bring your arms back down onto the mat. Lift your chest, walk your hands back towards you. Just cross your ankles behind you. Roll onto your bum. Draw your hands to heart center, or if you'd like, one hand to heart, one hand to belly. Whatever suits you here. Close down your eyes for a few moments. And feeling like you have a string tied to the top of your head, and then feel like someone's pulling it. So lengthening up through the crown of your head, stack shoulders over hips. Growing nice and tall in this position. And we'll let that Ujjayi breath go. Finding your natural rhythm here. Bringing your hands to heart center if they're not already there. Take a deep breath in and inhale love. And exhale peace. Draw your thumbs to your third eye. In between your eyebrows, your eye of intuition. Fill up. And then as you empty out, bow forward. And together we say, Namaste. And as always, guys, thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you have a lovely weekend ahead. Yeah, hope to see you guys soon. Bye.